Good morning, sir.
How are you? I'm morning.
How are you doing today, sir?
Very, very fine.
There's a lot of questions about Nigeria. That where is Tinubu? Do you know where Tinubu is?
Tinubu matter, that one na old story. Oh. Tinubu we dey nearly to die. Now we dey ask where in dey. Tinubu know well.
Arise News invite her, he no go. Accord for Abuja invite her for the summit, he no go. Then Nigeria Bar Association, it was not present. So Nigeria concluded that the man dey sick. Do you feel say the man will fit continue the race for the campaign for 2023 election?
He no go fit make am because I believe saying a greedy man wey him be. Like say no be greedy man. He's a grandfather. He suppose dey house. They chop wetin in children bring. But na greediness. Na him can come outside. Upon all the whole money wey him get, money never still do am. So I no fit say him go fit make am. As him dey so, he's a half dead man. In fact, where him dey now sef, I don't know whether him don die or then they clone am, make him become, make them bring another Tinubu again for us. But if for Tinubu one no, Tinubu, I'm not sure say him go make am more. Make them forget about Tinubu. Make every
This man wey dey say Tinubu na me I trust o, because about Nigeria now, they wetin we dey see now we dey talk. Na man wey dey say him go die, na the man wey dey survive. If you say that man say na that man na him go survive, if you get time go reach now, the man go die leave the seat. So to give that man wey dey sick to that make him sick the seat to rule us well, him go rule us well o. Tinubu, na my candidate.
Do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have everything. I'm a Tinubu now I go vote for.
I think. But because people say a lot of things about Buhari, Buhari is a robot, Buhari have died, so many things have happened, but still yet Buhari is still alive, he's the governor of Nigeria for now. So Tinubu is also fit to be president of Nigeria. Yeah.
So in this upcoming election, sir, do you have your PVC?
I have my favorites.
So you are voting for?
Tinubu.
All right, thank you, sir. Do you have your PVC?
Yes, now.
You are voting for?
APC now.
So who's the best candidate?
Na Jagaba, Tinubu.
Na Jagaba. Why you say Jagaba?
Na Jagaba, na him go fit rule.
You must get a reason why you think say na Jagaba.
Already don't get money before. He want make Nigeria dey good. Because Nigeria no dey good now. Everything just dey one kind.
Hey, you know, Arise TV invite him, he no come. For peace accord in Abuja recently, he no come. For Nigeria Bar Association, he no go. They gonna say, maybe the man know well. He no fit contest again. Do you feel say Tinubu will fit run? He's fit to run for the campaign for 2023 election.
I know this say Tinubu dey fit to run for that campaign based on in age factor. You understand me? It should be about 80-something years. You understand me? And for the previous interview where I don't see and make, you know, to the sound. You understand me? In the skip talk. You understand me? So you know the sound. So I don't think say in the sound to rule Nigeria.
So in this upcoming election, who right now you think say be the candidates wey go make Nigeria better?
The two candidates wey dey right now na Tinubu and Atiku. You understand me? I be the two rightful candidates wey dey now. But for me, as a person, as an individual, you understand me? And as a citizen of this country, I believe say Tinubu go fit, you know, handle this country.
You think say make Tinubu special?
Wetin make Tinubu special? Tinubu dey young, he dey vibrant, you understand me? And when he be governor for his state, at least he do well too, you understand me? So they write well about him. So Tinubu na the rightful candidate for this country, of which where the youth know, you understand me? And where the youth supposed vote for a better Nigeria.
We are 62 years old as a country. Which thing you see for Nigeria where if you talk say you are happy about?
I'm not happy about anything for Nigeria, bro. I just talk my mind. 62 years old for darkness. 62 years old for ASU on strike. 62 years old for nothing to write home about. 62 years for no work. People they hungry. 62 years old for waiting now. For waiting, say I can't wear the flag or my country flag for body. They parade, they happy. Say waiting, where I know say we dey for darkness. Nothing to write home about for this country. So no joy. So 62 years old for rubbish for the country. I beg.
So sir, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
I'm voting for the right person. I'm voting for Tinubu. Sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. Going to 2020 election. What's your thought on that, sir?
I and you know the truth that Tinubu has a health challenge that he cannot be able to rule Nigeria. We better say the truth. I and you know the truth that old man cannot rule Nigeria. He's not capable to rule Nigeria.
Okay. At the peace summit, at the
Good morning.
Nigeria asking where is Tinubu, where is Tinubu. You know where is Tinubu dey?
Tinubu, where he is. He's alive now. Number one thing is that he's alive.
All right now. He was invited for China's news, Arise News for an interview. He wasn't there. Nigeria Bar Association invited him. He was not there. And lastly, for Accord Peace Summit in Abuja for the raise of 2020 election campaign that will kickstart this month, he was not there. So a lot of people say he's not fit. He's having an health issue. What's your thought on that, sir?
Anyway, if they said he's having an issue, they should know where they should channel their vote. Because if their vote is not channeled properly, he may likely win the election. After it happened during Buhari time, Buhari was not, as people say, they said he didn't go to school, that he was not having results and all of that. During the interview, I mean, when they called them for peace-worthy waiting, he didn't come. Jonathan was there, other people were there, he did not come, but after much more, he won the election. So it's not matter. It's not matter of he came or he did not come. So Nigeria is anything can go anyway.
So you feel that Tinubu is still good enough for Nigeria?
Well, if you ask me to say, it's not good enough for Nigeria. Nigeria don't need an old person to rule Nigeria right now. What Nigeria need is a young man, a vibrant young man. I think white men, white country, they advance. When phone, this anthem we are using today came out, it was analog. It wasn't digital. So the people saw that, we are supposed to upgrade. They upgraded to screensaver. From screensaver, they upgraded to camera phone today. So that is how we are supposed to move on. I think the man ruling us today is aged. He's analog and he's setting Nigeria backward. And this man you are talking here, the man in question, is also aged. So if he won, it means I'm seeing that we will still go backward instead of moving forward.
So right now, Nigeria, we are 62 years as a nation. Do you see any significant progress we've made so far, or something you can say I'm proud of my country, Nigeria?
The only thing I can tell you that I am proud of Nigeria is because the people inside Nigeria saw how
Tinubu is well enough, is strong enough to continue the race for the 2023 election.
I believe it's a health challenge. If he's okay, he will be there. Because other presidential, all of them come. It's only that not come.
So if you meet Tinubu now, which advice you go give him?
I would advise him to go and look after his health. Let him not come up. Because our people say strength they use make fire. Without that strength, he can't meet up. Let him look after his health. Yeah.
Tinubu is not fit.
When looking at him, he's not fit.
So in this race of 2022 election, who you feel say right now is the best presidential candidate? We have Sanwo-Ore, we have Kwankwaso, Obi, Atiku. Tinubu, like you earlier said, is not fit. Who do you think you deem it fit to be our president for the 2023 election?
Who I give 99% okay is Peter Obi.
Why do you say Peter Obi?
Peter Obi is fit, and Peter Obi is capable to lead us to new Nigeria. I'm obedient also.
So do you have your PVC?
Yes.
So you are voting for?
I'm voting for Peter Obi.
So we are 62 years old today. We're celebrating. Can you proudly say I'm a proud Nigerian?
No. Anybody that said that just come back from outside country, it doesn't base in Nigeria and see what we are passing through over 7 years, and we'll not talk about 16 years doing a PDP. What we are passing through over 7 years.
So you don't think we've made any progress?
No progress.
So what's the way forward?
Way forward to put Peter Obi there. We are supporting Peter Obi. You know that.
I think. Good morning, bros.
Yeah, good morning.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm alright, I'm okay.
Nigeria is good.
Yeah, maybe, probably. Nigeria is good.
A lot of questions, Nigerians are having like no pride right now, saying, Tinubu was invited for peace accord meeting in Abuja for the race of 2023 election. He was not there, For Nigerian Bar Association, he was not there. Arise TV invited him, he couldn't make it. So they said the man is having an health issue, is not fit to compete, to continue the race for the 2023 election. So what do you think about that one, sir?
What I would think about is that having serious health issue, and he's not supposed to even, on the first place, to come out as a presidential candidate, because at the same time, the former president almost suffered for health issues for 4 years. And now the same thing goes to Tinubu. He wants to start bringing same health issue into the Nigerian platform and Nigerian forum, which is not good enough for the country. So we need someone that is fit, that is healthy.
So among the presidential candidates that we have right now, we have a quite number of them, Kwankwaso, Tinubu, and Peter Obi. Who among these candidates you feel is best right now?
So me, it's Peter Obi. He's more physically fit and healthy to occupy that position.
Is it about being physically fit, or the person have a past credence and experience? Because people say Atiku and Tinubu, they have more experience than Peter Obi.
So that's just a political game for them to say Atiku and Tinubu have more experience. But Peter Obi have that integrity and that acknowledgement in politics. You understand? And moreover, it's going to help the citizens in times to come. It's not about talking about the experience that they have. The experience that they have, they can't even offer a job and so many things going on in the country that they can't even, insecurity, they can't even tackle it. So from that perspective, you look from that point of view and know that this particular set of people can't handle it the way Peter Obi can handle it.
So you feel right now Peter Obi is the best?
Yeah, Peter Obi is the best candidate for this 2023 election.
So do you have your PVC?
Yeah.
So you are voting for
Peter Obi.
So last question, sir. We are 62 years old. Today is a public holiday. We're celebrating as a country. Our 62 years old. Do you see anything where you see for the country where you feel you are proud to be a Nigerian? Are you proud to be a Nigerian?
Man, I didn't see any tangible thing since this previous government have been ruling the country. I don't see anything better coming to the country.
So nothing that give you joy for the country?
There's nothing giving me joy in the country. The country is just going backwards, of going forward. So you check it from that perspective. No improvement, nothing. The country is just there, one place to. Education is less. Nothing is coming up. Nothing is going well. Graduate to finish school, no jobs. Things are just still happening. Insecurity, killing people here and there. All those things.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is to elect a good president that move the country forward. You understand? Not just doing political games. You understand? To elect a good president that move the country forward, not the political games. This Tinubu and Atiku, they're all about political games. They're not all about putting the country forward, moving the country forward. And that's what Nigerians are all about. Someone that will move the country forward, that will help the people, that will at least create job opportunity, help both the young and the old and everybody. You understand?
If you happen to meet Tinubu now, which advice you could give him?
I will advise him to step down. You understand? I advise him to step down. Even Atiku same, I advise them to step down. But that's just it.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you. Tinubu, do you know where the man is?
Nigeria, first and foremost, Nigeria have made a lot of mistakes by voting Buhari. Now we are quite disappointed, and we don't want somebody who will disappoint us again. And Tinubu is not fit to rule Nigeria.
So for this 2020, there was a meeting in Abuja to sign the peace accord. Peter Obi was president, Atiku was president, Kwankwaso and the rest, they were there, Shonwori. So Tinubu was represented by his vice, that is Shetima. So a lot of people are saying, where's Tinubu? The man, due to his health condition, it will not be able to continue the race for the 2023 election. So I want to ask, what's your thought on that?
I thought Tinubu is not fit to rule Nigeria.
So in this upcoming election right now, who you think will be the best presidential candidate?
We have tried many people talking about Obi. Obi have going to outside country. They interviewed him, and he performed, and he tell the world how we take care of Nigeria. But Tinubu, he didn't went. Lots of them doesn't went there, but only Peter Obi went there and take the interview. Fine, good and fine. Nigeria, we hope that Peter Obi will lead Nigeria very fine.
Do you have your PVC?
Quite well.
You are voting for?
We are waiting for the election anyway.
Who are you voting for?
If I meant that Nigeria will continue to be a Nigeria, you understand me? We are going to vote Peter Obi.
So now I want to ask you the last question, sir. We are 62 years old. We are celebrating today. Monday marks, today was declared public holiday as a country. Do you see any progress we've made so far as a country?
There's none. There's no progress. There's none.
So what's the way forward?
And the way forward is, well, I don't know. The way forward is make we try new Nigeria to the next coming election. Then let us.
Your thought on that, sir?
Well, I think that maybe it's because of his health issue, or maybe he's not fit. Maybe they are trying to cover up that made him not be available both in the NBA and the peace accord. But it's not fair. All I think is that if he's not fit or if he's not healthy to contest, for him to put up a representative, it's not fair for us that will vote, because we are looking up to him to come and tell you what he has and tell how fit he is to contest or to stand before the crowd or to be able to run the government he is contesting for. So to me, it's not fair. It's good for him to show up and show us how capable he is to do the job he's contesting for. That is my thoughts.
So in this upcoming election, we are happy to be Shonre, Kwankwaso, and the rest. Who among these candidates you feel right now is the best?
For me, as a youth, I think P2B is the best, because he's one I see that is healthy, both intellectual and intelligence. He's one that will be able to carry out the issue of Nigeria, to be able to carry out and solve the problem that we have at hand in Nigeria now. In Nigeria now, we don't have to repeat what happened during Muhammadu Buhari when he was as a president. Now we think that we need a young, vibrant person that is okay mentally and otherwise, so that we'll be able to carry out the problem of Nigeria at hand, because the problem at hand doesn't need someone that will be pushing around, that will be telling what to do. That is my take on it. For me, for P2B is the best candidate for everyone to vote for the betterment of Nigeria.
So do you have your PVC?
Yeah, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for
P2B.
So we are 62 years old as a nation now. Do you see anything today we dey celebrate today now public holiday? Is there anything where you don't see for the country where they give you joy?
Nothing I don't see, because so far so good. Nothing. I've not seen anything that has given me joy.
So you mean say we never make progress since we take independence from British colonial masters?
At all. Instead of going forward, we are going backwards every day.
What do you think say be the way forward?
The way forward is to put up someone that will be able to carry Nigeria along, both youths and everybody. No secrecy, make everything open. Let everybody know that this is what is happening, this is what we want to do. From there, at least everybody will know that Nigeria.
Where's Tinubu? Do you know where Tinubu?
No, they say Tinubu dey Lagos, but we know they see him.
Okay, so Tinubu was invited for Nigeria Bar Association recently in Lagos. He was not there. Arise TV invited him. He was not there. Then of recent in Abuja, he was invited for peace accord. To sign to endorse a letter for the 2020 campaign election. He wasn't there too. He was represented by his vice chairman. So a lot of Nigeria conclude that the man is having an issue that is not fit to run for the election. So what's your thought on that?
I believe saying go check up for London.
So do you fit the man is fit to continue the race?
No, it's not fit.
He's not fit to run the.
It's not fit. So it's better let him go for house than the last.
So if you see Tinubu now, Oga, what thing you go advise where you should give her?
For his life, it's better let him withdraw for let him go and rest, because he's old already. So every man cannot rule us again, because since for many years now we are passing a lot of challenge in Nigeria. So we don't need any man that can rule us in half a year. Another person will come and rule us completely. So it's better Tinubu to go and rest for his own age. So you understand? So that's the only advice I would advise Tinubu. Let him go in house and last and just let him go ahead with his own life for now. Leave anything politics. So that's the only thing I have to say about Tinubu.
Among the we have Shonre, you know Shonre?
Yes, I know him.
You know Kwankwaso?
I know Kwankwaso.
So I'm sure you know Tinubu and Peter Obi and Atiku. Who among these candidates you feel right now is the best for the presidency of 23 for Nigeria?
Well, the person that I see now is the best candidate is Peter Obi. He's the man that can rule Nigeria. Nigeria will be better than before.
Why do you choose Peter Obi?
Well, I have seen as a God sent. So I choose Peter Obi that a God sent, that he can rule this Nigeria for now. Things that is wrong in Nigeria can be good.
So, sir, do you have your PVC?
Yeah, why not?
So you are voting for?
Obedient, of course.
Well, I don't have very much to say about Tinubu, because one, we cannot continue electing our ancestors. You know what I mean by ancestors? Our old cargoes. They are not. I don't think they are capable to handle this country anymore. So they have tried during their own time. They should give chance for the younger politicians That's all I can say.
So in the race for 2020 election, we have the person of Kwankwaso, Atiku, Tinubu, and Peter Obi, Shanwari. Who among these candidates right now you feel is the best qualified for Nigeria presidency of 2020?
You can go and verify. Just go and verify.
Verify who, sir?
We are obedient. Yes.
What do you think make Obi special from among candidates?
His transparency. I'm from Anambra State. I know how Anambra State is when he handled Anambra State as the governor. He did well. And I believe that in Nigeria, if they give him chance, he will do more.
And we are 62 years old as a country. We're celebrating our 62 years old since we took our independence from the British colonial master. Is there anything you've seen in Nigeria, that you can say you are proud of?
I'm not proud of Nigeria. Nothing to celebrate. A country we have crude oil, but we import kerosene, we import fuel, we import diesel. I don't know. There was a country called Nigeria. To me, Nigeria was a country.
So what do you think is the way forward?
The way forward is to give the liable people this country to handle. That's all.
Do you have your PVC?
Sure.
You are voting for
Peter Obi.
Thank you, sir. Sir, now in this upcoming election for 2023, who you think is the best presidential candidate right now?
You know that person they call obedient, Mr. Peter Obi. Name, carry go.
So do you have your PVC?
Of course, now.
So you are voting for
Obi obedient.
Okay, sir. So a lot of people say Tinubu, where Tinubu dey, where Tinubu dey.
My brother, those men are old men. Their time has passed. Let them go and sit down.
So Tinubu don't come for meeting for Accord Summit. He no come for Nigeria Bar Association. He no come for Arise TV News where they invite him. So Nigeria say he know where. Make him go take care of himself. Do you think say Tinubu will fit continue the race for this election with the council?
My brother, it's better for that old man to go and sit down and take care of himself, because he's now getting to his grave. So let him go and sit down.
If you meet Tinubu now as a person, which advice will you go give him?
I will advise him, let him go and sit down and chop the one that he have already acquired, because he's an old man.
So you should go and rest?
Of course.
Bro, good morning, sir.
Morning.
How you doing, sir?
Fine, sir.
Okay, sir. A lot of there have been this news going around in Nigeria now that Tinubu is not around. Where is Tinubu? Do you know where Tinubu is?
I travel to treat myself now for long time.
So, sir, do you think, say, with the 5 months of campaign, we still have 5 months for campaign, do you think Tinubu will be fit to continue the race for 2023 election?
I go continue now, because I think go treat himself. He must wait and come back and continue in race.
So in this upcoming election, sir, who you feel right now say is the best presidential candidate?
My brother, this man they say Tinubu now I trust so, because about Nigeria now they waiting with the see now they talk. Now man when they say go die. Now the man when they survive. If you say that man say now that man ain't go survive, if you get time go reach now the man go die leave the seat. So to give that man where they sick to that man sick the seat to rule out well, ain't go rule out well no. Tinubu, then my candidate.
You have your PVC?
Yes, I have everything. I'm a Tinubu now I go vote for.
Thank you, sir. God bless.
It's not healthy, cannot carry the nation, because we still get the same hardship. It will continue. But when we have somebody that is capable to carry the country will feel happy. We feel we can't always be borrowing, doing things we can't do things that favor the masses that we are ruling. We are in this country now. Masses are suffering, but the president are not listening to the masses, hearing the voice of masses, which is his ruling. Then this time around, we need somebody capable to hear the voice of masses and carry a great job to the youth. Because when youths don't have job, they find one way or the other to kidnap and have one way to thief, to make violence to the city and country. where they said that the occultists and if my son have something doing, he will not enter those occultists and other organizations.
Now, who do you feel now is the best presidential candidate?
Yes, I thank God to the glory of God.
Right now, sir, who you think say is the candidate now where fit to rule Nigeria well?
As me, as a young man, I'm watching Atiku, Tinubu, and P2B and other. I myself, I choose P2B to be our president in 2023 election.
P2B is the best president.
Yes, yes.
You have your PVC, sir?
Yes, I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
I'm voting for P2B as
so
president.
We are 62 years old as a country. Do you see anything where you see for Nigeria where they give you joy?
I didn't see any joy, anything that I give me. My 2 children have their in high institution. Since ever, my daughter and my son have their their school are in strike. They are at home. They can't continue their education. Education have fall. So I'm not happy. So I want that it's not giving me joy because I have already paid the school fees and pay house for my daughter, but she cannot continue having their school. They are in strike.
You mean you pay hostel fee and the school fees?
Yes, I paid, but they are not schooling now. They are in strike. They cannot. Government cannot solve the strike, the problem of students, which is causing havoc here and there. Because when students cannot be in school, you have kidnapping. They join so many, doing so many things. Yes, Yahoo and other things, which are causing havoc in the country.
So, now, do you have your PVC?
Yes, I have my.
You are voting for?
I'm voting for P2B.
Yeah. In fact, as I'm seeing, Tinubu cannot handle Nigeria. He's old enough. His brain cannot carry anything in Nigeria. He's not supposed even to come out one day saying he wants to be president. He's an old man. He's nearly to die. We want me to begin the very president again. So
this election where they call now, who you going to say is the best presidential candidate?
The best presidential candidate is Peter Obi. Obedient. He's the one we need. Young man who can do something to Nigeria.
You have your PVC?
I have PVC, I have everything.
So we are 62 years old as country today with a celebrator. Can you proudly say I'm in Nigeria?
I have nothing to celebrate. I can't proudly say I'm in Nigeria because I'm living in Hungary. Hungry and insecurity and every other thing is killing Nigeria. So I can't celebrate Nigeria.
What you say we don't do for Nigeria? Which progress have you don't see? Things where you see for Nigeria where they give you joy?
There is no joy in Nigeria. I've tried enough to know if Nigeria will be better by voting the former president. No way. Come vote the one sitting now. No way. So we are tired of them. Let's check another person to know if it will be better. We are tired of these old men because they are the one making Nigeria not sweet again.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Go. Tinubu again for us. But if for Tinubu, I know Tinubu, I'm not sure saying go make them more. But they forget about Tinubu. Make everybody be obedient. Once you're obedient.
Let me go there. Like in this upcoming election, who do you feel say right now is the best presidential candidate?
What I'm saying that everybody need to be obedient. But for me, P2B is the right candidate. But for what we need for this Nigerian and not be president matter, we need to divide this country into 3. Yoruba go, Hausa go, Igbo go. Make matter they solve. At least make people feel see food chop. See everywhere, these people stand for road, they collect 20 naira, 50 naira. Now, part of country, if they pay them, increase their salary, no, corruption no go there. Me where they are now, know what they see. I beg, make everybody do obedience. Obedience is everywhere, and you have to be obedient. And the other one is that, at least, let peace be in Nigeria. That is my own.
Do you have your PVC?
I have my PVC.
So you are voting for?
Obedient.
So last question, sir. This Nigeria, we are 62 years old as a country. What do you see for the country where they give you joy, where you feel you are proud to be in Nigeria?
My brother, as a 62 years old man, supposed to get his own house, at least moderate 1 car or 2 car, at least your family go do okay. You are not a 62 years old man, no get anything to be proud of. It's a failure. It's a failure.
You are not proud of Nigeria?
No, and I'm not. In my next word, I will not be a Nigerian man.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is to divide the country into 3. Hausa go, Yoruba go, Igbo go. That is the way forward.
So, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Sir, the same I ask you, do you know where Tinubu is?
Tinubu there now.
Where in the?
In the Nigeria. In the London.
Okay, you know, Arise TV invite am, he no come. For Nigeria Bar Association invite am, he no come. And lastly, the one wey happen for Abuja na invite am for peace accord na im second represent am again. So a lot of Nigerians say the man no well, he no fit contest for the upcoming election. Wetin you think about that one?
The man strong o. Him well, him strong, na strong man. Him go fit rule.
So why he no dey around for the summit?
No, him dey come now.
Okay.
Him dey come.
So for this election wey dey come so, sir, who you feel say be the best candidate?
Na Jagaba, Tinubu.
Na Jagaba. Why you say Jagaba?
Na Jagaba, na him go fit rule.
You must get reason wey you think say na Jagaba.
Already him don get money before. He wan make Nigeria dey good. Because Nigeria no dey good now. Everything just dey one kind.
So sir, we be 62 years old as a country. Do you think say things wey the country don be? Wetin you see inside this country wey dey give you joy, wey dey make you happy?
Nothing. This government they no do well. They no favor anybody. Everything just go up every day.
So no joy.
No joy.
So what is the way forward, sir?
No, Jagaba go fit change now. Jagaba go rule well.
Thank you, sir. Bro, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How are you doing today, sir?
Fine, sir.
Sir, you're looking fresh.
Yes, sir.
Nigeria is good.
For where? Nigeria is bad.
Sir. A lot of people say, make I ask, do you know where Tinubu is?
He's there for London now. Yes.
Thank God you know. So, they say, you know, Arise TV invite him, he no come. For the Nigeria Bar Association invite him, he no come. Now, for Peace Accord for Abuja, campaign don't start, he no come. So, a lot of people said, man, this man is not okay in his health. You know, he's not. Do you think now the man is fit to continue the race for the 2023 election?
Yes, now you've seen that one now. Only want anybody will know say you go they capable for Nigeria. We go rule us. They okay. No wala.
So you feel Tinubu is the right man for the?
Yes, now for the candidates, because all those remaining people now, like you, two of them, whether they contest with them, all those ones that can send Nigeria as they do so now. That's only the thing.
Do you have your PVC?
Yes, now.
You are voting for?
APC now.
So, sir, Nigeria is 62 as a country. Do you see any progress we've made so far as a nation?
Nothing like a progress we've seen on that one, but to just the manage everything. That's only the thing.
What do you think say be the way forward? What do you think say be the way forward?
The way forward. Only one thing, if I talk now, they will say, because my own condition, if you say they will fit cure all those big men, you understand now, so that make we start from first one, that one go fit, na be the thing. All those big men, because all of them don't see money before, all of them don't see money, so that make them allow poor man go there. That's only the thing.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, my brother.
How are you doing today, sir?
Very nice.
You're looking fresh.
Already, God keep me to make me fresh.
Nigeria is good.
No, Nigeria never good.
Okay, let's go to today's question, sir. So, sir, there's been Nigerians are saying, where's Tinubu, where's Tinubu? Do you know where Tinubu is?
Yes, already, no need to go too much talk. Tinubu is capable to be man of there, to be the president.
Nigeria. So, okay, now a lot of people are saying that he has health condition. You know, he was not present for the Peace Accord summit in Abuja. His vice was there. So a lot of Nigeria are saying that the man has an health issue that is not fit to compete, to continue in the campaign for the 2023 election. So what's your thought on that, sir?
Already, people can say any propaganda, say that anything they like to talk, they can talk. But the man was be the president of the Nigeria. Because why I say so is a president, because I don't look those ones just the whip Peter Obi and us that are no standing. So it's the man where I know that we handle it.
So you've seen 2 million man, 3 million, 2 million man, 1 million man for Peter Obi.
Yes, they are whip. So I just anything, all these things, politician, you can find a way to come out to get a little something. When you get a little thing, you go back to the house.
So you don't feel Peter Obi is a threat to Tinubu and Atiku?
Yes, you will go back to the house. Need something. Later we go back to the house. But Tinubu was the man where I know that will be.
Sir, do you have your PVC?
I have my favorites.
So you are voting for?
Tinubu.
All right, thank you, sir. Good morning.
Morning.
A lot of there's been a lot of Nigerians are asking a question like, where is Tinubu? Where is Tinubu? You know where Tinubu is?
Tinubu is in Nigeria.
So I want to ask you, people are saying that with his health condition, Tinubu will not be fit to continue because we still have 5 months for campaign in this upcoming election. That Tinubu will not be fit to continue the race for 2023 election. What's your thought on that?
I think that is a campaign mouth. That is a politics, a propaganda. That's what I think. But because people say a lot of things about Buhari, Buhari is a robot. Buhari have died. So many things have happened. But still yet, Buhari is still alive. He's the governor of Nigeria for now. So Tinubu is also fit to be president of Nigeria. Yes.
In this upcoming election now, who you think is the best right man for the job of the presidency in the upcoming election?
Among three of them.
There are more than three. We have Kwankwaso. Do you know Kwankwaso?
I know, but I don't think that he's fit for the race.
We have the person of Peter Obi, Atiku, Sanwo-Ore, and the rest. Quite numbers. So who among these candidates right now you feel is the best right now, man for the job?
Among three of them, I choose Tinubu.
Why do you choose him?
I choose him because at least he's an advanced man that know left and right. The man did not come to play gamble with us, but he come to rule us well. That's why I choose him.
Sir, do you have your PVC?
I have PVC.
So you are voting for?
I'm voting for Tinubu.
Thank you. God bless you.